I'm the Johnny Ape, and this is El Tigre Falls here in Monteverde, Costa Rica. One of the best places in the world to cool off on a hot, sunny day. This is about 20 minutes outside of Monteverde, and there's absolutely nobody here, it's just me. Today is day number 8 in my 11-day road trip through Costa Rica, and I've been documenting everything as I go along. So if you're curious to see what kind of stuff there is to see in Costa Rica and how things work, then hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more. Something new around every corner. So still day number 8 here in Monteverde. I have plugged in my laundry in the GPS, so I'm gonna go check it out. It opens in half an hour, but I'm hungry for breakfast, so I'm going to go have some breakfast before headed to the waterfalls. Waterfalls are the best. It's super windy and kind of cold. I slept cold last night, so I had a hot shower this morning here at the campsite, which was amazing. Hadn't had a hot shower in quite some time, so it felt real nice. But let's head to the laundry store and breakfast place. Night walk tour, Santa Maria. That's where I went. Look for Peppo, or Pipo, his name is. He's a good little guide. Did a real nice tour. I would recommend it, especially if you're camping, because you get to camp if you buy the tour. You get 1 night's free camping. Pretty nice. Here's the laundry, Sparkle Laundry. I wonder if they're open. I'm gonna drive on in. Gate's open, so must be open. Google says it opens at 9 and it's 8:39. Not quite enough time to go for breakfast. Maybe I can push them a little bit and get the laundry done slightly early. Hola. A little doggo. Oh, there's somebody here. Cute little doggo. It's not very barky. Looks old and tired. Kind of like me. Doggos. Look at the little doggos.
5 p.m.
5 p.m. Okay.
Sí, o 6 o 7.
Okay.
Sí, pura vida.
Gracias, pura vida. Ah, good. Oh, is it ever windy? Now I got my early bird here and the worm and all that junk. I'm gonna go eat a whole can of worms myself for breakfast. So this is interesting. What a nice day. Come back at 5 p.m. for laundry. Orchard Coffee House. That sounds like that's got the best breakfast, so that's where I'm headed. Doesn't look like there's a whole bunch of places to park here. I don't like it very much. Why is that big van there? There's parking spots in there, but that stupid van is hogging it all. Well, another plan foiled. I guess I won't be going to that stupid orchard place because that darn tour bus. This place is gonna get my business. It's perfect. There's a little shopping mall over there. This is world's best. Stumbled upon a decent place here, so I'm gonna go inside and get my food ordered and have a nice little sandwich. This beautiful omelet to start my day. And my frappuccino, frappe, or whatever it's called. All right, so I'm fed and watered. I had a delicious omelet. It was fantastic. I went into that mall and I saw this ultraviolet light. I wanted to have a light for scorpions. So this is for looking for scorpions in the campground. So you can check that out. I'm gonna post that video, a little review on the scorpion pen light. Now I'm gonna punch into my Google Maps the El Tigre waterfalls, and that's where I'm headed next. So I'm really looking forward to today, 11 o'clock, and I'm fed and watered and ready to rock. So buckle up, buckaroos, and let's go. So this is another one of those roads where you definitely need to be on your game. It's narrow, it's bumpy, there is blind curves everywhere. It's about a 25-minute drive from the center of Monteverde. The road is littered with doggos. Hey, smell, little guy! Smell, little dude! Check out that view on this drive to El Tigre Falls. Spectacular. That motorbike is hogging the road, almost put me in the tulips there. Now we got a big bad switchback here to get to the falls. Oh, I'm losing control. Holy smokes. That was solid brakes. Wow. That was crazy. That was scary. Better slow down a little bit. That was crazy. Oh, she's a bit rough here. I don't know that I've got the right telling me to make a U-turn here. I think I'm lost. I better back up. This ain't where I need to be. Now, what are the odds that somebody would be driving up this goat trail while I'm on it? Chasing a little dog. Say the odds are pretty good. Almost 100%. Where are they going? Where am I going? Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? The dogs are barking at me. That was a little bit scary. Back on track now. I think I know where I'm going, so I'm gonna keep on track here to the waterfall. Gotta get there. Google's giving me an alert that the waterfalls close at 1. I wonder if they have like a, that's the last time you're allowed to go in type of deal, or if they're actually gonna close at 1. I'll have a better look when I get there. Hey doggo. Always dogs. Almost there. Continue 500 meters. This is good news. That's the first sign I saw for El Tigre Falls. Welcome to Monteverde. What a sight to see. Just an epic road trip here of Costa Rica and all its beauty. It is truly a magical place. She's a full house. Good looking place. There's you ride a bicycle on a zip line here, I guess, but I don't want to do that. That's too scary. For sure I'm gonna fall off. Not for me. Let's see if I can get some rock star stopping. Step 1, continue to the parking lot. Use the free spaces in alphabetical order and park in reverse. Step 2, make sure your vehicle closed and that you have everything you need to start the experience. Then go to the reception to receive the instructions. Okay, that seems pretty reasonable. I can probably handle that. Ta-da! Made it. Right at the crack of noon here. So, ready to get my feet wet in the waterfalls. It's gonna be a good afternoon. There, all set. Took a little bit to get ready, but I got my bees in a hive, so. Check them all, Joe. You know the routine. Just a hop, skip, and a jump to the reception. They got onions for you if you need onions, good deal. Welcome, reception. Oh, a little gift shop. So there we go. I got my briefing. Said through the restaurant, up the steps, follow the Puma prints up the trail, and away you go. So for $33, you can walk the whole 8 kilometers. It's actually 8 kilometers plus 1 kilometer if you detour to one of the better falls. But what I paid was $56. So for $56, you get a choice of walking most of the trail, 5 kilometers, 6 kilometers, and then taking the last 3 on a horse or a 4x4. And I chose 4x4 because they said maximum 250 pounds for a horse. I'm about 230 pounds, but I don't want to be the straw that breaks any horse's backs. I don't really like horses, so it's a win for the horses and a win for me. 4x4 is my option. I think I was over there somewhere when I just about crashed. Okay, that's the way it is. Another fantastic view here, and I believe that right there is a renal volcano. It's really not that far away, considering it took me 3 hours to get here. The way the toucan flies, it's probably only about 40 kilometers. Trail start. Welcome, you're about to enter the Cloud Forest, a sacred and magical place. Please be respectful to nature. Do not disturb animals or plants along the way. Make sure you have received all the instructions at the reception and have your bracelet. Here's my bracelet with the little 4x4. So there were some interesting instructions actually. There is 3 checkpoints here. They're like safety stations. There's a little yellow box, I guess, and inside the box is a radio. So if anything happens, you can call in on the radio. He said tune into channel 16 and you can call for help. So that's interesting. And then the cool thing was that he says that you have to call in on the 3rd checkpoint to let them know where you are, and they'll get the 4x4 ready or the horse ready. Probably got to wake the horses up, give them a little breakfast, and then they'll come get you. Sendero Empanado. I think that means very steep, judging by the pictures. He did say to be very careful because the first part of the trail is very steep. Oh, she is steep and a little muddy too. They wasn't kidding. Another adventure, another 6 kilometers to walk. Got my eyes peeled for snakes. Robo, Quercus cortesi. That must be some kind of an acorn tree or something. Not too sure. Gotta be careful what branches you touch that you don't grab onto a snake. In the distance I can hear water trickling. Treacle, treacle, treacle. Sounds like a waterfall down there. The other ones he said, oh, that was close. That rock right there just about sent me into the heavens. I got these nice ropes you can hold on to. Quite a slap in the face of nature here, which is most excellente. Oh, there's something in here. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard, lizard, where are you? Seeing a lot of lizards rip across the trail in front of me, but no baby Jesus lizards. There was a lot of those down in La Fortuna. Baby Jesus lizards. I think they're just called Jesus Christ lizards, actually. There's lizard. There's lizard. Come on, hippitus hoppitus. Clammy, clippitus, cloppitus, hippitus hoppitus. It's like a small reptilian horse. Hey guys. Told you there was lizards in, you never believed me. Some pretty slippery wet sections here. Gotta be careful not to slip. Again, not a spot for sandals. Gotta wear good kicks. I can hear a waterfall. Oh, nice. Nice little glimpse. He said there's 8 to 10 depending on how much it's raining. You actually have to hike right through this one. Said you can swim in them or stand in them wherever you want. One of my biggest fears is standing in a waterfall like that and having a rock let loose and hit me in the head. I'm sure you can drink this water too. Oh, some nice slippery steps here. First little bit of wildlife I've really noticed here. Not sure what kind of bird it is, but it's nice. It's a nice looking bird. It's a pretty good hike so far. No people so far, I haven't seen anybody. Holy Moses. I found where all the ants live. Wow. I've got to walk through that too. Aye. That is a lot of ants. There's a little sneak peek of the falls. There's waterfalls everywhere. This is terrific. The waterfall actually becomes the path here. So it's gonna be wicked slippery, I'm sure. How about that? Wonderful. Starting to get a bit sweaty. Hopefully a rock doesn't fall on my head. So we got a viewpoint. I'm here. Started here, so good start. Be the viewpoint of the falls, and then I'm gonna go to the falls. And then like this is the 700 extra meters to get to this one. He said it's important that you see that one because it's probably the best one to see. And the best swimming one is this one, which I'm at. So I'm gonna go check out the view. Wow. All right, yeah. That is a spot for swimming. Beautiful. Nice, nice waterfalls. Some of the most beautiful waterfalls that I've ever seen here in Costa Rica. And it's just fantastic to get in for a dip when you're doing a long hike. That's where I'm headed now, to the bottom. How about that? Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I march down there and jump in. The rocks are just super slippery, covered in moss. These are some very steep steps. They got this rope to hold on to, which is nice. Crazy. Probably the camera doesn't do it any justification, as is tradition. The guy at the reception told me to be careful on the bridges, and I can see why. Like, you trip, this bar's not holding me up. If I tripped, I'm going down. And then these boards are kind of shoddy. There's a main beam to walk down if you put your feet on it. But here, those rails are just tied with this rope. He made a point of telling me that any one of the bridges you see, it's one person at a time on the bridges, no exceptions. It's a good thing I'm traveling alone. But wouldn't you know it, there's another waterfall. This is just a land of waterfalls. This will be waterfall number 4 on this walk through El Tigre. Oh no! I'm not the biggest fan of suspending bridges. And this one looks real rickety. Ah, shoot! Okay, I can do this. Don't look down. Oh, I hate this. I hope there's not a whole bunch of these. I just wanna lay down. Curl up in a ball here and lay down. I can't do it. It feels like it's gonna flip over. Oh my God. I'm almost at the end. Oh, I hope there's no more of these. I don't know why I'm no good with that kind of stuff. I'm not good with that. The bridge was twisting sideways and I got a problem. I got a fear of heights. When I'm someplace high and I can easily get down fast, I got this urge to jump off, and I feel like jumping off that bridge. I guess if I did, there's station number 1, punto uno. A walkie-talkie and a first aid kit. I wonder how often they change the batteries on them. I should call them and tell them I'm too scared to get off the bridge. But I'm gonna pull over here. I'm gonna have me a drink of water because I'm one thirsty guy. It's good. It's just what the doctor ordered. And just a hop, a skip, and a jump up the trail here, and we're approaching waterfall number 5 here at El Tigre. Another part here where the waterfall becomes the trail. I'm gonna get my feet soaked here for sure. And there's another, oh, there's another bridge. Jeez. Okay, left, right, left. I don't like these bridges.
Yeah, you don't like them?
Freaks me out.
Yeah, a little bit.
They get a little twisty.
Yeah, he's afraid of heights too, so, well, I mean, it's not that high.
Yeah.
You never know how, like, you know, solid they built.
Yeah. See, it's twisty turny. He's twisting. He's just walking with a purpose. I'm gonna have to try to walk with a purpose. This one says 1 person at a time. I hope this is the last one. Look how it's shaking. Well, this one's way more spongy than the last one. Okay, I'm just gonna walk with a purpose. No, I don't like it. It gets twisty here in the middle. Oh my God. Ah. This is the adrenaline run. This is why I like doing stuff like this. So that scares the heck out of me. Jeez. I hope that's it. I hope that's, oh my God. There's another one right away. That one looks even worse than the last one. Why can't they all be solid bridges like this one? Look, there's 2 of them. This one's gonna be the worst one. Oh, but this is a hell of a view. Okay. Okay, I got this. Hands on the rails. And then the railings get really low, where I feel like I could fall over, and I don't look down, I just stare at the bridge. And I'm almost at the end. But then there's one more. So is it worth the view? Of course it's worth the view. Look at that. This is a very, very nice place to be right now. Except for the bridges. They freak me out. Here I go. Don't like. This one's very springy. I think I'm getting better at it. Oh yeah, it's easy. Nothing to be scared of. Some nice solid wooden steps for once. It's a nice change. Catarata waterfall. Okay, so this is the extra 700 meters. Here we are. He told me not to miss this falls. Oh yeah, it looks like there's a toucan up there. See with the good camera here. There's quite a few different species of toucans here. I'm not sure what that one was. Big one, small one, some as big as your head. There's a little spider home. A hole in there. Spider's living it up. She's a little bit of a tricky walk into here, most definitely. That looks like a heck of a nice place for me to lay down in. I'm gonna do it. Got my trusty water shoes and the good old tech towel. Yeah, going for a little soak in the cold, cold water. This is the opposite of the hot springs that I had 2 episodes ago in La Fortuna. These are cold springs, but it's so hot from my walk here. It's so hot out today, and this is just the best place ever to chill out. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. I'm the Drowning Ape, and this is El Tigre Falls here in Monteverde, Costa Rica. One of the best places in the world to cool off. This is about 20 minutes outside of Monteverde, and there's absolutely nobody here. It's just me. I'm just having an amazing day. That was one of the most refreshing swims of my life. Incredible. Ficus. This tree is covered in ficus. I believe that's what it's called. It's a parasite, parasitic plant. It sucks into the tree and takes its nutrients. I think some married people might know something about that. Throughout my journey here in Costa Rica, all the parks that I've seen have had tremendous infrastructure. Everything was brand new, it looked like, and made out of concrete. And this park, I'm finding, it's a little dated. And I would assume that they're going to be doing some upgrades at some point. But a lot of the wood is rotted out. Some of the bridges are a little sketchy, especially the swinging bridges. They were actually constructed very well. There was nothing wrong with the way the swinging bridges were constructed. They just scare the heck out of me. No bridge, no problem. That's my motto. Good news, everybody. I just got word from the lady that I dropped the laundry off that my laundry is finished. It's gonna be perfect to have nice fresh clothes when I go out on my scorpion hunt tonight. Tune in for that. Don't you go clicking somewhere else. Mr. Giant Ant. Hello, Mr. Giant Ant. What are you doing today? Going to work, are ya? Work hard, play hard. Zipline, safari, and cabelos, horses. Getting in a 4x4 to take me back to my car at kilometer 6, I guess. That will be the end for me, which is a good little walk. I got a whole bunch of stuff to do before the scorpions come out. Of course, there's gotta be one more super long swinging bridge. This one looks extra narrow too. I just look forward. Don't look down. Okay. Okay. I did it. I'm not scared. You're scared. Scared of what? Another spot for swimming here. I love to swim. Got my water shoes back on again. I came through and I've seen this place and there is no way that I'm gonna pass this up. I'm going in again. I'm gonna drink the water. It is just crystal clear. Look at this place. Stupid hanging bridge there, scaring the heck out of me. But wow. And the water's so nice and cold. It's cold, I'm hot, it's perfect. Just terrific. I don't want to go. I'm gonna stay here all night. But I'm running out of battery, so I'm gonna turn the camera off here and I'm just gonna have a little swim about to myself here for 20 minutes. Get real chilled out. And then I'm gonna make the hike up to the 4x4 and it's Scorpion Pam. Scorpion King Ape Man Wrestler. Jaunting Ape. So not only did I have one of the best synchronizations ever, but I've scored this tremendous spoon as well. And I'm gonna take with me as a memory of this place. This was the perfect spot. This has been probably my favorite waterfall excursion that I've ever been on. There's so many here and there's such good swimming spots. All right, let's go find that 4x4. Okay, yeah, this is the part where he said to call.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
My work is only call you there.
Okay, so you're gonna call for me?
Yeah, don't worry.
300 meters.
Yeah, it's like 10 minutes. No more.
This is where the bike zip lining happens?
Yeah, it's a sample of the symbol.
Yeah, okay, so it's got little, that's cool. Bike zip lining, that's crazy.
Three cables. The first one cable is the cable normally.
Right.
The second cable is the more longer tour, and the last one cable is the more high.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Gracias.
You're welcome.
Pura vida. Slightly disappointed. I wanted to make the call on the radio. Hello, Ranger Station. Ranger Station. This is Jaunting Ape. I'm ready for pickup 4x4. Get me with the 4x4. Bring horses too, just in case. Horses and four. So the 4x4 is on the way. I think I can hear it. There's the 4x4. Just gotta back in. It's a back in policy. One last look at the view here. And we're off to get the laundry. Laundrosaurus. Horse apples. What? Another cow on the road. Ha, moo. Let me by. Ah. This trip to the falls, this is one of the coolest, if not the coolest, waterfall hike that I've ever done. I got some motorbikers here that are trying to pass me. They are excited to pass me. So let's give them what they want. And then the straggler. Let's go get that laundry. Here I am. Back at the laundry place. Would you look at this? Hola. Gracias.
Con mucho gusto.
How much?
It's 1.90 kilos, so will be $9.5.
Or 5,700? Perfecto.
Pura vida. Have a good one.
You too, thank you. 5,000 Dominican dollars. Where am I? What's going on? $10, I guess? I don't know. I don't know. It's done though. I got clean clothes for the sloths and the scorpions to smell. There it is, Night Walk Santa Maria. I have arrived alive. That's the first place I'm gonna check for scorpions tonight. This is gonna be good. Ah yes, darkness falls. Time, it's time now to look for the elusive scorpions.